Good morning, everybody. We're finally out. It's past 10 a.m. I slept until late today. I was really tired because I went to bed about 3 a.m. I had a really fun night, and yeah, today we're going to explore the city. I'll get some breakfast and then we'll start looking the city of Essen and see if it has something interesting to offer. Look at that, self-checkout is working today.
Select payment type. Use PIN pad to complete transaction.
Another busy day at the market, or at least today is busy. Yesterday they were setting up everything. I still haven't figured what I want to do. I look around for some walking tours, but there were none available. The only ones that I saw were in German, so yeah, that doesn't count. I can't speak German. I thought it was a crafters market, but it looks more like a flea market, you know, where people sell their stuff or things that they don't want anymore. Oh, even Legos. This is really helpful in case you lost a block. You can just come here and look for it and replace it. This is the first time that I see something like this. You know the saying, one man's trash is another's treasure. They even sell Nintendo 64 games. It's been eons since I've seen one of these. This is one of the coolest flea markets that I've ever seen. It's full of things of Pokemon and anime and Lego, Star Wars. I love this. There should be more flea markets like this. Holy shit. This just keeps going and going. I think it's one of the biggest that I've ever seen. There are handcrafted stuff also. It's just not that much. Most people are just selling their stuff. I guess you can even trade with them. If you're a collector, this is a great place to browse. And now the idea is to see the city center. We made a short stop to see the flea market, and now we continue. I think this is the first time that I see a flea market that's selling Pokemon stuff, Legos, Star Wars, different kind of toys, collectible items basically. It was really cool. I wish more flea markets would do that.
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to find something to drink. It's really hot. It's going to reach like 31 degrees today. This might not be the best place. I don't even know what's all this. I don't want anything on a glass bottle. I don't understand how a supermarket doesn't have any Coca-Cola or any drinks. They only have the glass bottle juices. What kind of supermarket is this? So there's the train station. That means that we are close to the city center and we are going to get a drink there. I don't see where to cross, so I'm going to go inside the metro and use the metro to get to the other side. Surprisingly, it's fresh in here. Such bullshit. I went from there to this side. At least here I have a sidewalk. I mean like a crossing path. I think we are finally entering the city center. There's the train station. That means that's the city center. We are staying outside the city center or the historic center. I believe this is the historic center. So far it looks really modern. That means that there's no historic center, and if it was bombarded during Second World War and then they rebuilt all modern. This is the oldest thing I've seen so far. 1763. So yeah, pre-World War II. Even the house is 1936. So yeah, most of the city center has been demolished or I guess bombarded during World War II. So most buildings are quite new. I guess this is the church cloister. Oh, there's a nice garden. Actually more a cemetery than a garden. I like these churches. They feel mysterious. Something really funny just happened. I put the number of the Coca-Cola to check the price, and someone already paid for it. So when I pressed the number, I got the free Coca-Cola, and I even got change. So yeah, it was like $2.90. So I just saved $2.90. And yeah, my luck ran out when the toilet is closed. I've been walking the city for a bit, and I can say that there's not much to see and do. Looks like pretty much it's a modern city. No historic center, just a few scattered old buildings and mostly post-war. And just a bunch of commercial streets. I couldn't find anything fun to do, so I'm going to use one of these to go back to the Airbnb. That should be fun. it was a fun ride, although a bit expensive. I think I paid almost 7 euros for a 30 minutes ride, which must be about less than 2 kilometers. So yeah, I mean, maybe it was a waste of money, but at least I had fun. I don't know what's up with this city. I couldn't find anything to do. I'm going to chill a bit at the Airbnb now, and then maybe I will gather some energy to do something else today. I just remembered that I don't have anything cold at the Airbnb, so I'm going to buy something. I got the water and ice cream.